Here we have a 2018 18 plate Range Rover Sport SDV6 Autobiography Dynamic. Now I do have the LED headlights as well as the black front grille with the colour coded Range Rover badging. We also have bonnet vents on either side of the bonnet. Now this vehicle does come with 4 superb 22-inch black alloy wheels as well as a panoramic sunroof. We also have black window trim as well as privacy glass on the rear, shark fin antenna with rear boot spoiler. As a look at another alloy wheel. Now it has front and rear parking sensors with rear reversing camera, dual exhaust flush with the rear bumper and rear diffuser. We also have power assisted rear tailgate with a nice spacious sized boot as well as a cage in the back if you may need to put a dog or anything in the back and save it jumping forward into the main cabin. Now we do also have LED lights as well as hooks on either side if you need to hang anything up. So that's 12-volt connectivity. We also have the button to lower and raise the suspension if you have a smaller dog or need to put heavy luggage into the back. It does drop down for you to make life a lot easier. Now it's also power assisted back down again. Now this vehicle is free from any major marks, dents or scratches and does look absolutely superb from every angle. Heading inside the car now, we do have full leather seats throughout. As you can see there, the step just lowered down as I open the door. We have ISOFIX points. We also have a drop down leather armrest with 2 nice sized cup holders and storage in there as well. We do also have climate control in the back as well as the side seats in the back are also heated. We also have 2 USB ports as well as 12-volt connectivity. We also have storage behind the driver and passenger seat. Now we do have integrated Meridian Sound system with electric windows, brushed metal door handle, and we have the leather trim just there as well. We also have blind spot assist, as you can see, just there. Going into the front of the car, there's a look at the driver's full leather seat, which is also heated, electric and memory. We have electric windows with electric power folding mirrors and again the integrated Meridian Sound system. Jumping inside the car, foot on the brake, we do have keyless start as well as a multifunction steering wheel. We have lane assist as well as a heated steering wheel just there, as you can see, just there. Now this vehicle is free from any warning lights on the dash. As you can see, it just has a low fuel level, but nothing to worry about. Now it is a digital dash, so you can have your satellite navigation on there as well, which also goes to the full screen, which I'll show you just now. So if you go into display layout, go onto full map, as you can see there, goes to full map. You can also have one dial, as you can have your information just there, miles per hour and revs in the centre as well, your satellite navigation on the right, or you can have the conventional 2 dials where you have your satellite navigation in the centre when that menu disappears, as you can see just there. You also have engine start button, paddle shift if you wish to take the car into manual mode, as well as auto wipers and auto lights. We also have electric steering wheel adjustments just down there as well. Now in the centre we do have satellite navigation, if you click on that just there, as well as phone connectivity, media connectivity, where you can have DAB radio or you can have Bluetooth. Again, the Bluetooth connectivity just there. Now if you go into home, scroll across, we do have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Then you have all these different modes as well. You have valet mode, you can also have voice, ambient lighting, vehicle dimensions, also have 4x4 settings, as well as your side step settings just there as well. Pop the car into reverse, you can see the rear reversing camera as well as the rear sensor, which is just there. Now coming down here, we do have dual zone climate control, which works just as you would expect it to as well. The 2 front seats are also heated and cooled, so whether it's hot or cold, this vehicle does facilitate for your needs. So we do have dual zone climate control, which works just as you would expect it to. With ice cold aircon as well. We can go into vehicle, where you can also change what terrain you're going over, where you can have comfort, grass, gravel and snow, mud ruts, also sand program, and we also have rock crawl. Now we do have air suspension, so whatever you're going over, you can also change the ride height. So currently it is low, but if you press this button just there, it'll then rise. Again, we have the seats, where you can go into front and back. We can also turn the rear heated seats on by just press press of a button, as you can see just there, or you can go into that. You can also turn heated and cooled seats off as well for the front. Now we do also have a heated front windscreen as well. We do have ice cold aircon, so hot days like today really does make all the difference. Coming down here, we do have the traction control on and off button, as well as downhill ascent assist, which is just there. We have the ride height just there as well, so you can raise and lower the suspension with a touch of a button, as well as what terrain you're going over. Low traction launch, as well as the electric parking brake. Soft touch leather armrest just there, where we have a fridge. If we open that up, we do have a fridge in there as well, so if you have nice cold drinks on a hot day, you can keep them cool in there. We also have HDMI port, micro SD and 2 USB ports for the Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. There's a look at the passenger's full leather seat. We also have the cushions headrest, so it is a very comfortable vehicle. Now we also have the full panoramic sunroof, as it goes all the way to the back, but just the front half opens, which works just as you would expect it to. As you can see, again, working as you'd expect it to. And it also has the tilt setting as well. Now if you don't want that open, you can also close the blinds. So this one here controls the actual pan roof itself, and then the one on the right controls the blind, which works just as you would expect it to. Again, we have the passenger's heated electric memory seat, as well as the Meridian Sound system. We also have 2 glove boxes. We have an upper and a lower. So the upper is there, and then the lower is in the conventional place just there. Now this vehicle is available to take away today with free contactless nationwide next day delivery. It's HPI clear, comes with a fresh service, and with DOF competitive low finance. Thank you very much for watching. Video test drive of this Range Rover Sport SDV6 Dynamic. Now, the purpose of this video test drive is to show that the vehicle drives exactly how you'd expect it to. As you can see, I'm not having to fight with steering wheel to keep in a straight line. Now, to assist with that, we do have lane control assist, but that's currently turned off. But when you turn it on, it likes to keep you in the centre of the road. So if you start veering off to the left or to the right, it'll then bring you back into the middle of the road. Now, if it's those cold winter days, we do also have a heated steering wheel, as well as a heated front seats, which makes all the difference for those cold winter mornings when getting into the car and it's frosty or snowy, and it is good to warm your hands up. Now, for those hot summer days, the seats are also cooled. So again, if you get in really hot, switch the cooled seats on, it does make a lot of difference. Now we do have paddle shift, as well as cruise control and speed limiter. We also have a digital dash, which you can also change to suit your preferences. At the moment, I have 2 dials on either side as well. We have the satellite navigation in the centre, just preferences. So you can also put your media there. You can also put a lot of different other functions there, or you can have a full map screen with your speed along the bottom. And there's many different ways you can put it. As well, we do have satellite navigation in the centre, as well as Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, Bluetooth media connectivity, as well as Bluetooth phone connectivity. We also have the screen just here, where you can control the temperature of the seats. You also have the terrain response, so you can have mud ruts and other settings like that. You can also change the climate there. This car really is full of lots of goodies. We also have the panoramic sunroof, which is the blinds open right now, but it's actually closed, just so you can actually hear me during this test drive video. Now I do have the Meridian Sound system, which does sound absolutely incredible, as well as the power folding mirrors with electric windows. Now the seats are very comfortable. You can easily do 200, 300, even 400 miles in this vehicle and still get out feeling fresh. And they're also heated, electric and memory, as well as cooled, as I said before. Now, here at RS Car Sales, we are a 5-star dealership with over 300 5-star reviews on Google, Autotrader and Car Gurus. And if you read through the reviews, our customers really do reiterate the fact of how good we are to buy for and how caring of a company we actually are. Now, if you're test driving this vehicle today, you'd be listening out for any unwanted knocks or bangs. And if you've been listening out during this test drive video, there hasn't been any, which is always a bonus when buying a used car. But right now, it's coming to the end of the test drive, and I'm going to take a right into the industrial state. I'm going to prefer an emergency stop and put it straight into reverse, just to show that the brakes work as they should. And so the front and rear parking sensors and rear reversing camera. So pulling in now, 3, 2, 1, hard onto the brakes, straight into reverse. As you can see, there was no issues whatsoever. Going back into drive, you can see the camera just there as well. Back into drive again, no issues whatsoever. Now we do have the air suspension in this vehicle, so the driving is very smooth. Going over any bumps or anything, it is very smooth and you don't really feel them. But if you haven't answered any of your questions and inquiries during this test drive and walk around video, please feel free to get in contact with the sales team, where they can answer any unanswered questions and also book you in for a test drive and a viewing of your selected vehicle. But that's it from me, so thank you very much for watching.